Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Nicholas Claxton.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Now here's Morant. Jackson on the wing. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. First one falls for him.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Dimon. Outside man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
Now Claxton. Pass to Dimon. Shoots over Morant. From the left block, he sends it through. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Aldama. Outside Wells. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Clowney, guarded by Aldama. And it's Dimon missing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jackson. He keeps control of the ball. Now, man, the 3 is up, and he buries his first look.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Now here's Aldama, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Dimon. Claxton with it. Here's Dimon. Porter from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got his second basket on the night.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Dimon, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Four on the clock. Shot on the wing. Man, misses. Grizzlies trail by 5. Back to Morant from deep. The rebound by the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Now here's Morant, a threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You take a look at Brooklyn. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Here's Dimon. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Inside, here's Clowney, and that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Aldama outside. Throws it up high, and stolen by Claxton. Here's Mann. Lays it up and banks it in. Mann's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 9. Pass to Jackson. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Dimon. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Dimon missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Dimon. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And there's the screen from deep. Morant. Clowney pulls it in.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Pass to Porter. Here's Mann. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. See Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Dimon to the paint. Deflected! And then Porter with the dunk. Now Morant. Pass to Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Outside Wells. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Morant. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dimon. And here's Claxton. And here's Porter outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league, a fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Clowney, and it's Thomas in for Mann. And Morant drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Dimon. Thomas outside. Now here's Porter. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. And the basket by Aldama.
Yeah, classic play by Morant, drawing the attention before kicking the ball back out.
Here's Dimon. It's a 10-point game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Morant. The rebound by Dimon.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3. Grizzlies trail by 12. The 10th pick in 2021, Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
1 minute left to play in the first. Here's Dimon. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
50 seconds left in the first. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Give him 8 points now. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Landale. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter with it, now guarded by Landale. Porter the pass to Thomas. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Claxton a screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Dimon. The 3. And no good. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nets out in front. They're up by 11. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Torrey out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Williams, then there's Sharp, and it's Wolf in at the power forward position.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
It's picked off. Pass to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Over the last month of play, the top free throw shooters among small forwards. These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And Williams drops them both. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Spencer. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix. Landale with it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. Brooklyn leading by 13. And he's going for the oop here. Williams misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Thomas. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Fires the 3, nails it from 3. Thomas has got 6.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from 3-point territory.
Now Landale. He's scoreless. Pass to Jackson. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Here we go, one-on-one. Wolf passes to Sharp. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wolf can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 16. Jackson outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Thomas. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Traoré. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Spencer. And here's Landale. Guarded by Sharp. Landale, the pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Nets leading by 16. Now here's Thomas. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Thomas passes to Williams. Hits a three-pointer. He has 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Up top, Landale. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Landale. Looking to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Landale's gotten his first basket of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Brooklyn making a switch here. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Man. Here's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney. Landale defending. Williams from long range. Memphis with a rebound.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Over to the left wing. And here's Wells. Pass to Landale. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn leading by 14. Now here's Man. Give him 8. Outside Porter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Porter's got 12.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Zaire Williams picks one up. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Number 23, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Second free throw, no good. Nets leading by 15. Porter the pass to man. Claxton up top. Landale defending. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. scoring with ease.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant with it. He's got 6. It's tipped. Thomas against Morant. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot. Thomas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Morant. Claxton with the block.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Now man, give him 8 points now. Now Porter, he's covered by Wells. Here's Thomas for 3. Morant with a defensive effort. Grizzlies trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 8.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Outside Porter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Left side Morant. Back to Aldama. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. Over Thomas. Morant missing again. The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Thomas outside. Now here's Porter. It's Thomas on the wing, hounded by Morant. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Nets. Demon, he's checked in for Thomas. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 19. Pass to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's Aldama. He's got 5. Now Morant, just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Memphis missing.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Here's Man. Off target with the 3. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this guy, Porter Jr., is a fantastic athlete, and he loves showing off when he gets the opportunity.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Aldama outside. Outside Wells. Pass to Aldama. Outside Morant, just 5 to shoot. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Nets leading by 19. Outside man. And here's Porter outside. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Here's Wells. The three-pointer off the mark. And for the Nets, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Clowney, good.
A 6-ball. Terrence Mann.
And so it's Memphis with it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And so it's Memphis with it. The Nets making their last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Back to Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both. 1:52 left in the second. Man, the pass to Porter to the right side. There's a screen for 3. Demon. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue. Just taking what he wants inside.
Here's Demon. Porter from outside. Drops in the three. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Claxton against Jackson. Over Claxton. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
44 seconds left in the half. Outside Porter. Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant drops them both. 16 seconds left to play in the half. Thomas against Morant. Morant with a defensive effort. From deep 3-point land. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jeff, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Here's Dimon. Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Now here's Porter. Outside man. Here's Dimon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Dimon's got 6.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Claxton. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Morant. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Porter. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 22 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Picked by Aldama. Here's Wells. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Porter. Launches a three, and the Nets another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Morant, following the three by Brooklyn. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama from outside, off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Down low. Stolen. Jackson with it. Now Porter defending. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And Brooklyn with possession here after Memphis picked up the three with their last shot. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. They set a pick. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Nets leading by 22. Here's Dimon. 6 points for him. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Get there.
Outside man. 5 on the clock. Outside Porter to the left wing. Here's Clowney. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Wells. Out to the right wing. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Porter, the pass to man. Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Morant. Here's Dimon, hounded by Morant. Lets it fly. And it's Dimon missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And then Morant with the jam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Nets leading by 20. Outside man. Pass to Clowney to snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Dimon. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Morant. It's Jackson, high post, working on Claxton. Back to Morant. To the middle. Rejected by Claxton.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
And that one's good, man. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Here's Dimon. 6 points for him. Outside man. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Now here's Morant. He's got 22. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wells has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. From downtown. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson with it. He's got 14. Pass to Morant. Oh my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Nets leading by 15. Here's Dimon. Claxton a screen on Morant to the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
Here's Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama outside. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Aldama's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Memphis making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 14. outside man. Here's Clowney. He's got 10. Pass to Dimon. Sinks that one from the post. Dimon's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Spencer, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Now Jackson, and stolen by Claxton. Now Thomas. Claxton down low. Jackson on him. Claxton passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the wing, right side. Here's Spencer. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jackson. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Claxton. Thomas outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8. Thomas, left side. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 16. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jackson. It's deflected, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. So both teams making some changes here. And so Jackson nails both of them. Nets leading by 14. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Wilson's checked in for Liddell. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. The Grizzlies in 5th.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They lead by 14. Pass to Wilson. Thomas outside. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Wolf. Here's Wilson. Williams defending. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And here is Williams. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Caldwell Pope for three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
1:27 left in the third. Pass to Thomas. Tries to break his ice. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. Outside, Caldwell Pope from outside the arc. And another three for Memphis.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Demon's got 10 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Landale. And here's Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Williams. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wilson, no good. Williams against Williams. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's Thomas. Misses the step-back jumper. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. We've got Michael Porter, Torrey out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. Landale, the pass to Williams. Takes a step back. Morant. It's hauled in by Wolf. Nets leading by 7. Back to Porter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he sinks the 11-footer. Here's Traoré. On the wing, Porter. Drains the triple. Porter's got 9 points now in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Inside, here's Morant. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Traoré. Pass to Thomas. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 6 rebounds in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
Here's Traoré. Outside Porter. Pass to Traoré. Now here's Williams. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. He'll go on Michael Porter. Aldama's checked in for Spencer. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Traoré. And the basket is good. Traoré's got his first points of the night.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Landale. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Landale. Rejected by Claxton.
Look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
Left side, Porter. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Porter with it, and it's Aldama picking him up. And he lobs it up top. And Claxton throws it down.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Morant, pass to Landale. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. The 3-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Nets leading by 7. Here's Traoré. Pass to Williams. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Here's Landale. Now here's Here's Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. Tries the spin move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. 13. At the line for 2, John Rendell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Back to Landale. Outside Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Morant using his speed. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Dimon.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
On the wing, Porter. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooklyn leading by 12 to the inside. Out to the wing. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the 3 by Brooklyn. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson from behind the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now here's Porter. Pass to Dimon. Lets it go from deep. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh my goodness, that is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Grizzlies trail by 17. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now to present our player of the game, Michael Porter.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. With it, now Porter defending. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Magic, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Here's Clowney. From the arc, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Now here's Man. Pass to Dimon. And here's Porter. On the wing man. There's a screen. Clock at 4. And the Nets, another three.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Dimon.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon, hounded by Morant. Here's Dimon. Banked it in off the glass. Dimon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Jackson, the screen. With the step back. Claxton with the block.
Boy, how about the reach of Nick Claxton? He uses every bit of that 7-foot wingspan.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's Memphis with it. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 19 points.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
The Grizzlies shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Morant. Aldama outside. There's the triple. Great D that time from Porter. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area twos. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Aldama. No good with the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Michael Porter.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Aldama outside. Here's Wells. And another 3 for Memphis. Here's Traoré. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Porter. Now here's Thomas. Launches it. Aldama grabs the board.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.